After guessing right on over 60% of my predictions in my 2022 industry prediction video, I wanted to give you another round of predictions that I think is going to happen during the 2023 season. With the amusement industry exceeding pre-pandemic levels in 2022, we all need to be excited about what's to come in 2023. Welcome to Theme Park Predictions and More, and here are 20 predictions that I think is going to happen in 2023. Number 20, we will finally find out the opening date for Magic Kingdom's Tron. Yes, the roller coaster that first broke ground in 2018 will finally get an official opening date. And my guess is probably like June 2025 at this rate. Now, obviously, I'm just kidding. It's going to open up in 2023, but Disney is really taking a turtle's pace with this coaster. Now, with these predictions, they're not in any particular order, but you're definitely not going to want to miss the very last one. Number 19. El Toro will finally reopen, but something else sadly happens to the ride, unfortunately. I don't like to create negativity for the industry on my channel, but I feel like if Six Flags just puts a band-aid on this coaster like they've done in the past, then something else is bound to happen. I really hope that's not the case, and Six Flags is really taking their time and spending the money that it takes to really make El Toro a world-class, safe roller coaster again. But I just have a bad feeling about this, and I just wish that Six Flags would do it the right way. Number 18, Totatis will quickly become the best coaster in all of Europe. That is how good this new Intamin multi-launch LSM coaster is going to be. And Parc Asterix, which is located in France, really is going all out with this coaster when it comes to theming, as well as the overall layout and how they've placed it within the park. And I cannot wait until we get an official POV for this coaster. I've said it before and I'll say it again, this coaster just looks perfect. Number 17, Valleyfair will finally announce a new roller coaster. Yes, this is not a joke. I really do feel like Valleyfair could be getting a new coaster very soon. Probably 2024, maybe 2025, but I do think there's a very good chance that the park will announce a new coaster coming in 2024. And it's pretty obvious that Valleyfair lacks a modern looping roller coaster. So whatever type of coaster comes to the park, I really do feel like it's going to include a few inversions. Number 16, the SeaWorld parks will announce 2 major roller coasters opening in 2024. As for which parks, I gotta say Busch Gardens Williamsburg, because everything is on the line for that park in terms of the timeline and all the great work that BGW Fans does when it comes to digging up information about future coasters and rides for Busch Gardens. And I gotta tell you, from what I'm hearing, it's definitely gonna be the best coaster at Busch Gardens Williamsburg and possibly the entire state of Virginia. Now, if you enjoy wearing coaster merch around the parks, then you have to check out themeparkmerch.com, as I design all my coaster merch and it makes a great holiday gift or gift in general. And I have to say thank you to everyone who's already purchased merch. It really does help the channel and it means the world to me. Number 15, another new theme park will get announced here in America. I love the trend that we are on over the last few years, because it seems like America is kind of getting a mini theme park boom, if you will, and I'm all here for it, and I love supporting new parks. I know we have the new one in Nashville that's already been announced, but I just feel like we're going to get another announcement here over the next year of a new park opening somewhere in America. Number 14, Skyline Attractions will announce their first major roller coaster. Now, Skyline Attractions has already announced roller coasters, but they're more family oriented. I'm talking about a major thrill coaster of some kind, and I predict that a park over in Europe or even China could be the first to announce this. Number 13, a water park out there, hopefully in America, but probably not, will announce that they are building the world's best and largest water roller coaster. Whether this is coming from ProSlide or Whitewater, I just feel like the water coaster technology right now in this current state is really solid and reliable, so I feel like more parks are going to be investing in this type of an attraction. I mean, we just saw Waldameer in Erie, Pennsylvania announce a new massive water coaster. So if smaller parks can do it, that means larger parks could and should do the same. Heading to Germany for number 12. Phantasialand will start working on their next major attraction. Now, this is obviously the world's best theme park, and they don't add new rides and attractions every single year. So I definitely think in 2023, we will start to see the park tease their next attraction. Number 11. Knott's Berry Farm will start planning their next major roller coaster. And I have a video I'm working on when it comes to this, and I teamed up with Escape Designs again to show you a possible layout for this coaster and all my predictions that come with it. So expect that collaboration to happen within the next few months. Next up is theme park predictions. We'll get some predictions wrong, and the haters of the channel will continue to say my predictions are never right. Number 10, Six Flags will sell off a park or two. I just think this is going to happen regardless. I know the new CEO just announced new roller coasters and rides coming in 2023, but I feel like he's dug himself a huge hole, and one way to get out of a hole is selling off a park, making some extra revenue, and really impressing the board members of Six Flags as well as all the stockholders. And I made a video about which parks could go where if they are sold off that you have to check out, and you can find the link for that video in this video's description. Number 9, Carowinds, my home park, will finally announce a new water ride for the 2024 season. And all I have to say is it's about time, and I do not think it's going to be Rip Roaring Rapids, which is the park's rapid ride that has been standing but not operating since like 2019. However, I do feel as if where the current water ride sits, because it's still there even though the boats are no longer at the park, will be the home to the park's newest water ride in 2024. Now, number 8 is kind of a sad one, and that is I don't think RMC is going to convert any coasters for the 2023 season to open as hybrids in 2024. However, I do feel as if we will still see some new RMCs come to America in 2024 that will get announced later next year. Number 7, Dollywood will have a record-breaking season in 2023. I just feel like Big Bear Mountain is going to do great things for the park, and all the other improvements that Dollywood has done with the park over the last few years have really set them up to have a record-breaking year come 2023. And it's very exciting that the park has already stated that potentially 2026 is going to be their next major attraction. Number 6, Vekoma will announce a tilt coaster that is over 200 feet tall. Now, I do believe there is one under construction that's around 200 feet, but this one that's going to get announced in 2023 will be over 200 feet. And I have to say, I'm really intrigued by this layout and this whole entire concept. I think it's a great idea, but for me, it's all about what happens after the tilt. How much of the layout is going to be full of inversions, airtime hills, and quick transitions. And just like I did last year, I gotta say, hats off to Vekoma, they're killing it. And I don't think they're ever going to stop. Now, before I get into the last 5 predictions that things I think is going to happen in 2023, if you are enjoying this video, then all I ask is that you give this video a like. Every like really does help the channel and the performance of this video, and I really do appreciate each one. Also, if you like theme parks and roller coasters, then be sure to click that subscribe button and become the newest Theme Park Predictions and More subscriber. Number 5, Disney will still struggle under Bob Iger. It's clear that over the last few years, Disney really has no idea what it's doing in a way, and in my opinion, everything they've done really is kind of a head scratcher as far as the timing goes and everything else. Meanwhile, Universal's gearing up to open Epic Universe in 2025, and it's literally going to be like the Disney killer. This park is going to be phenomenal. So I'm really curious to see if Disney's going to do anything to kind of counter what Universal's doing at the moment. Number 4, a new Intamin single roller coaster will get announced. We know that RMC's opened up a bunch of these already, and now it's Intamin's turn. They've already opened their first one in Luna Park over in Australia that features a launch. And this roller coaster looks great. So I'm really excited to see what they can do with larger models, and I predict that we're going to find that out in 2023. Number 3, Thor Park's new hypercoaster is going to be a lot better than we anticipate. Now, judging by what we know now with the layout and the location, I just feel like this coaster is going to be a lot better once we have an official announcement of it, and the layout might even change a little bit. But all I know is I'm starting to plan my trip to come ride it in 2024 or 2025. Number 2, a new Mock Rides Extreme Spinner will get announced. So far, at the time of this video, we have Time Travel and the Ride of Happiness, 2 amazing roller coasters that are top 10 worthy. And after the success of both of these rides, I really feel like 2023 is going to be the year that we find out where the next one's going to go. And I'm all for it because I really do think the Mock Extreme Spinner is a top-notch coaster design, and everyone deserves a chance to get on one of these because they're that good. Now, before I get to my last prediction, I'm going to throw in a bonus prediction with you. Well, actually 2. The first one is RMC is still going to continue to tease their T-Rex model. And I feel like there's a slight chance that we could see the first one get announced in 2023, but my bet is 2024 at this rate. And the other one is about California's Great America. And I feel like 2023 will be the year that Cedar Fair decides to announce its closure, possibly at the end of the year. I just don't see Cedar Fair leasing the land for that long. Number 1. Top Thrill Dragster will get a complete re-theme and an extended layout in some way. Cedar Point's 420-foot tall coaster will open in 2024 and feature a swing launch that includes a massive vertical spike. I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. Cedar Point is up to something when it comes to Dragster, and they're not going to wait to open it in 2024 if all they're doing is replacing the launch with LSMs. Something is up, and I'm very excited about the future of this coaster and, of course, Cedar Point. So there you have it. Just over 20 things that I predict will happen for the 2023 season. Now it's your turn. I want to know what you think is going to happen in 2023, so be sure to let me know in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to smile today, think positive, and keep riding coasters.